All right, we are back, and man, it just seems like a bad day for Samsung, at least on this channel, right? Samsung's update mistake. Bad news for millions of Galaxy phone owners. Oh no, that's me. Scrolling down. Even as Samsung flagships fly off the shelves, there's bad news coming for a million of Galaxy owners who paid significantly more than $1,000 for the latest, greatest smartphone. And with the launches of Apple's iPhone 16 and Google's Pixel 9, there's little room for mistakes with competition fiercer than we've seen before. That's hyperbole. Apple's having problems right now. People buying these, $1,600 last year devices with a little bit of better silicone, and the AI wasn't even there, which everyone was so geeked up to do or use. I digress, tech heads. Unfortunately for Samsung and its Galaxy users, the Korean giant's biggest challenge looks again to have taken a bite out of its offering. Unlike Apple, which controls the full iPhone hardware and software combination, this is true. This is why this experience is a lot smoother for most cases on iOS, because they have greater control mechanisms. Rather, Q&A is higher because everything's built in-house, so to speak. Which controls iPhone hardware and software combination. Samsung needs to work within Google's complex Android ecosystem, which causes constant delays. This is true. And while the impacts new features, it also hits security and privacy, which is Apple's sweet spot. Listen, the day zero virus is still a vulnerability to Apple. Don't let them geek you up like that. Anyways, I'm gonna get to the meat of the article and then we're gonna wrap it up. It says security delayed is security denied, which is bad news given that Android 15 will bring Samsung and the surprising weight to them. Wait. Oh, I skipped the word advances. My bad. As 9 to 5 Google warned, Samsung still doesn't know when the first One UI 7 beta with Android 15 will be released. Samsung was supposed to release this first One UI 7 beta update over a month ago, but it's been delayed indefinitely. Oh, wow. Indefinitely. Apparently, the company has no firm plans on when its first look at Android 15 will actually arrive. We're going to stop it right there because it's making me think to that time when I had my V60 and I think the last Android big OS update was going to be 13. It was locked in and it was running smooth until it actually, the phone itself just gave up. I had it for at least 4.5 years. So it is what it is in that regard. But now that 15 is supposed to be out, and I know Pixels are getting it, we're going to be on 14 for a while, Galaxy users. Anywho, this came from, believe it or not, Forbes and their cybersecurity division. So with that being said, that's going to conclude today's desk break. Let me know if you guys like this format. I know it's a bit of a change. A bit long form. I don't know if Hyper can sustain it, so I will have to chop this up a little bit and put the majority of it on YouTube because of the aspect ratio for one. And two, no offense, Hyper, but your upload mechanisms, it's not very ideal. It crashes a lot, even with the most simplest of uploads. Even if I compress it down in Final Cut, it's still... Nope. Anyways, unless I will mention this, unless you are on an iPad with USB-C and then you can have a more stable connection via a USB dongle, which plugs into Ethernet. Yeah, that's like one slight caveat. But I know Hyper, you guys are a small team. You're growing. I'm now in the Discord finally, and yeah, I'll be throwing out some ideas, but probably some have already been said. Like, why isn't there a play pause button when watching people's recorded videos? I mean, little things like that. But anywho, thanks for watching, Tech Heads. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button again. Help me out on the YouTube side so I can post the links to all these articles. And hopefully you guys do it soon because the archive is growing. I'm not going to be able to go back and get all the links. But I will do what I can to post them there and save them in the YouTube Studio app. And hopefully they just remain in existence because it is the internet. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, Tech Heads.